Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. So I told you guys I'm going to drop a YouTube content about how I came about my entry on GBP USD trade on my free Telegram channel. Now let's go straight to the chart. So this is exactly the trade I took on GBP USD from last week on the 1 hour chart, and I'm going to show you guys how I actually came about my entry and how I managed to trade. So let's go straight to the chart. Just actually a 1 to 10 risk to reward, 1 to 10 risk to reward with a 28.5 pip stop loss and a 292.5 reward. So let's just go straight to the analysis. This was actually the first trade I missed on GBP USD. I actually missed this trade from here, but I got my entry around here. I got about three entries or about 3 to 5 entries, but I missed about three. Then the fourth entry it break even, while the fourth one was the one that actually did well. So let's do a quick top-down analysis on GBP USD, starting from the monthly time frame. So on the monthly time frame, you can see the market is extremely bearish. So you can see price mitigated of this other block here. All right. Price mitigated this other block and see how price is pushing to the downside. So the idea behind this trade is that on the monthly time frame, I want to see price fill up this gap here this week, right? I want price to fill this gap to the downside. So we are still going to see more potential downward movement on GBP USD, right? So until we fill this gap, I want price to fill this gap and continue moving down a little bit then before we see pullback, right, on the monthly time frame. So that was the idea behind this trade. Then going down to the weekly chart, which is the next significant time frame, we can see market is also bearish, giving us series of lower highs and lower lows. Still, I'm still targeting this low as well, right? So want to see price coming towards this low, then the weekly low. Okay, this is the monthly low as well. So we want to see price touching this zone. So let's go to the daily chart. So the daily chart as well looks extremely bearish. You can see we have series of lower highs and lower lows, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. You can see extremely bearish, right? Extremely bearish. So what's called the daily time frame is bearish as well, and it's rejected of this other block. All right, price rejected of this other block here. All right. So price rejected of this other block. I didn't get my entry from here, but I used the refinement method. So I entered the trade with refinement. So going to the 4 hour chart, 4 hour chart. So you notice when price tapped into our point of interest, which is the supply zone on the daily chart, you can see price then gave us a shift in market structure, right? Price gave us this shift in market structure. Even though this after this shift in market structure, price moved to the upside very fast with a parabolic candle. So even though price moved with this parabolic move, I was not worried, right? Because I want to see price action on this other block. Then I can then go to my lower time frame for refinement. But I missed this opportunity, to be very, very honest with you. I missed this opportunity. So let's just clear this. I missed this opportunity, which would have been a very, very good trade, right? Because we have a very good shift in market structure on the lower time frame. So if you go to the 15 minutes chart, you will see our price gave us a clean entry here, which was unfortunately I missed the trade. I was not on sit when this happened. So we had this shift in market structure, which I call the transition. All right. Then price came back to this other block. This would have been a very, very, very good trade, a nice one, right? Giving us low risk and high reward, right? Low risk and high reward. So this would have been the first trade I would have capitalized on, but unfortunately I missed it. Right? Let's see what let's see the kind of reward we are going to get with this kind of entry. All right, right from here. Wow, a 1 to 30 risk to reward. Fantastic. I mean, saw this move here because price gave another opportunity here, right? Price gave another opportunity here. I will have short from here, but I missed this one as well, right? So when I find out that I missed this opportunity and price has already given us a shift in momentum on the lower time frame structure here, right? On the 15-minute chart, if you go to the 15-minute chart, let's just go to the 15-minute chart. You notice price gave us a shift in market structure. So this is the swing point, and this is the lower higher low swing point. Then this is the high high. The price gave us a shift in momentum, right? Then this is our order block. So then this is how I got my fourth entry, which fourth opportunity, I mean, which was actually my first entry on GBP USD. So after this reaction from the missed entry, right, I entered with a market execution around there. Yeah, I entered around there because I was observing price action. Then my target was down below, same zone on my same zone I target here. All right, same zone. My target was here. So that trade was actually offering a 1 to 5 risk to reward, but I was stopped out at break even. So you notice there was FOMC news, and you know FOMC, whenever you want to trade FOMC, it will give you a fake movement first, then reverse in the opposite direction. So this was the FOMC news, right? So I was already in this trade, right? I was already in this trade. Then FOMC gave this reaction here, right? Let me enlarge it so you can see. FOMC gave this reaction, right? After I entered, then FOMC gave this reaction. So after reacting from this other block, right? After reacting from this other block, then we had a break of structure. So my bias was still valid, right? After we had a break of structure and price already took me out of break even, then I entered off this other block here. So I identified this order block. Then I used the lower time frame confirmation entry, which I'm not going to talk about in this video because that's premium, right? That's premium. I only teach my students. So I entered the trade with the lower time frame confirmation, and my stop loss was around 825. Stop loss 825. Then my profit target was around 17,600. Then my entry was around 525. Yeah, exactly. Okay, this one was around 810. Stop loss was around 810. Yeah, that makes it 1 to 10 risk to reward. And you can see how price actually played out. You can see this is a 1 to 10 risk to reward, and it gave us 292 pips, right? With 28.5 pips stop loss, right? So this is how I got about the trade. Then I managed my trade here. I didn't hold the full 100% volume till TP. I actually manage my trade because trade management is very, very essential when trading. So because I know that price is going to drop to the downside, doesn't mean I have to hold that trade and just hold till TP. There's a way I manage my trade. So it's very, very essential for you as a trader to manage your trade when trading. So this is why I took partials. So I took partials around this zone. I took partials here because of this. So you notice what's it called? You notice this order block here. Actually, it has been mitigated, right? It has been mitigated, but I feel we might see some reaction at this zone. So I actually closed 80% partials around here. So this is why I closed 80% partials. And you can see why I closed out 80% partials around here was that you can see that area was an order block. It has been filled in the past, but I actually feel that we might see a rejection, right? A rejection to respect this order block, then start moving to the downside because there's another order block here, right? Right. So that was why I managed to close 80% of my trade at here at 1 to 5 risk to reward. Then I swing the rest to TP. So I shared the trade idea with my with the free Telegram community. Yeah, here it is. All right, you can see GBP USD. All right, this is the trade update. All right, trade update. Trade update. All right. All right, trade updates. And you can see here, I asked the community, deal melting. Did I regret closing 80% volume of this trade? I said no, because that's the plan. So you have to plan the trade and trade the plan. As a trader, you have to have a plan. So when you follow the plan, I'm telling you, you're going to be profitable in the long run, right? You can see, hell no. That's it. So if you like this video, subscribe, click the like button, comment, and click on the notifications button to receive more free content about trade ideas and many more about financial education and also anything else aside trading. Peace out.